Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar, and here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday the 15th day of March. Here we go. Today's halacha is about the wine. You could start doing your buying. You're going to need some wine for the Seder. You know that we drink 4 cups of wine at the Seder table, and it's preferable. I hope that you can all manage to do it. It is preferable to drink wine over grape juice. Let's just say at the outset that if you're desperate, if you're sick, and wine will really, really injure you, then grape juice is allowed. But don't just assume that on your own. Speak to your rabbi and your doctor about how your own health works. And certainly, if there's a danger, you don't have to put yourself in danger for this. But if you're on the fence, grape juice is easier on you, and wine bugs you just a little bit. Talk to your rabbi because wine is preferable. If you can't do wine, then yes, grape juice is your next best choice. When choosing a wine, if you have a white wine and a red wine that you like approximately the same, you should choose red wine over white wine for the Seder. And if you like the red wine better, and that's because red wine is the more preferable one. Partially because there are sentences in our Torah which allude to wine as being red, making it seem like wine is considered more choice when it's red, more wonderful when it's red, and therefore, if possible, try to use a red wine. When choosing this red wine, also please remember that one of the reasons we like red is because it reminds us of the blood, of all the killing that had happened to us when we were in Egypt. And that red is an indication of the blood, and we want to remind ourselves as we celebrate that we're building off of a terribly difficult time, and we don't want to ignore that. Now, if you have a white wine that's really way, way, way more preferable to you and way, way, way better, white wine is allowed. It's just that red wine is considered the more preferable one. Now, if you're one of those people like me that doesn't like to drink high alcohol wine because it just doesn't taste good to you, and 4 cups of wine just do you in, you could still choose a red wine with low alcohol in it. There are wines now that are only 4.5% alcohol, quite easy to drink because there's so little alcohol in them, and you should be choosing one like that if that's more preferable to you. We never want someone sanctifying this great, great mitzvah with a wine that he absolutely despises and tastes, so that you make the bracha and you do the wonderful mitzvah and then you say yuck right afterwards. That's not how it's supposed to be. So you should go out in search, if you need it, of a red wine that's low alcohol, nice and sweet, if that's how you like it, or any wine the way you like it, and try to find one that's red that you really like, because that's the preferable way to go. If necessary, you could use white. If necessary, you could use grape juice. Just red wine is the preferable way to go. Now, once it gets to under about 4 or 4.5% alcohol, then it's not considered wine anymore. Then you're already have fallen to the grape juice category. So if you want to stick with the commandment to try to have wine, try to see to it that your wine is at least 4 to 4.5% alcohol. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.